the drill itself, is it a double-walled steel pipe through which you put the fluids on the outside and then suck it out from the inside wall?
No, it's a single tube. The drilling fluid, you have a drill stem, and then you have a drill bit on that, and the drill bit drills a hole larger than the diameter of the drill stem. And so you have a path for water to go and go towards the drill bit. It's a reverse flow with a single drill stem. The way it works is you fill the annulus of the hole you drill, dig a starter hole, and fill the annulus full of water. The water goes down to the bit, and then it fills the drill stem up to a certain point with water. Then when you turn air on, the air mixes with the water. That makes the water inside the pipe weigh less than the water on the outside of the pipe. So the water on the outside of the pipe is heavier, and it forces it to go up into the drill stem and sets up a circulation. It goes up the drill stem. Then we have a hose at the top that directs the water back into the mud pit. So it's a process I think was invented about 1945. My father's company, we built several of those, and I got a patent on one in 1988, and then this one. The advantage of reverse flow is that it doesn't put high pressure at the bottom of the hole. With a jetting system or a regular drill or anything like that, it increases the pressure at the bottom of the hole. Ours decreases the pressure at the bottom of the hole. If you increase the pressure, it drives fluid into the aquifer. And so we're trying not to drive fluid into the aquifer because that ruins the aquifer. It also means that the pipe that's coming up, that is the drill stem, can be just about any size you want. If I use like an 8-inch drill stem, I can bring up rocks 7 inches by 11 inches. I've done that. But generally, we use a 3-inch or a 4-inch, and that 3-inch gravel, the maximum size of gravel is 3 inches. So if we have a 3-inch drill stem, we can bring up most gravel. If we have a 4-inch, we can bring up all gravel. And there's not another drill out there right now that, without the use of drilling mud, can drill into a gravel aquifer, but we can.
So the water outside the drill stem is being sucked out through the inside the drill stem, removing the cuttings and all that.
Right, and it removes everything. Yeah.
And so you are really not putting pressure, it's just the gravity of water outside the drill stem, which you're sucking it out through the inside. And so it's really not putting pressure on the aquifer at all.
Yeah, we don't inject mud in the aquifer. I guess that is one of the most important features, is you don't, as a rule of thumb, need drilling mud. But if you have to have a minimum of 7 feet of head above the static water table. If you end up in a situation where you say the water table is almost at ground level, then you can use drilling mud if you have to, but it's better not to use it. It still doesn't.
Then you don't need it. The water table is so shallow. You know, you really don't need your drill. So, but this is an excellent idea. So I will write to you a few ideas on how to expand this. I'm working in Kenya these days. So how to expand different parts of Africa and India. We'll talk about it. I'll give you some ideas for funding sources also. And let's keep the communication going. Wonderful work.
Okay.
You know, we need more Russells in the world to solve our problems.
Okay.
This neighborhood idea is so amazing. Neighborhood idea that you can create a whole virtual economy with the water that you produce from your well. Is an excellent idea, which has to really percolate into communities around the world.